my name is Drew Alexandra, and welcome back to my super beige apartment kitchen. So today, we are going to be making something that I did not know could be made. But on the internet, I found that you could make tofu. You can make tofu from scratch using 3 ingredients. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. I will be following a recipe by Mary's Test Kitchen, and I thought, hey, I want to try to make that, and hey, why don't I film it as well and test Mary's Test Kitchen? Yeah, so let's get started. I'm really excited. So to make tofu, we will need soy milk, lemon, and good old water here. Just plain old water. So it just requires those 3 ingredients, and we're gonna get started here and make it. In a separate bowl, we have to combine 1 1/2 cups of water with 1 1/2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. We're gonna set that mixture aside, and then we're gonna start with the 5 cups of soy milk. So the recipe says in a large pot, we're going to boil 5 cups of soy milk, stirring constantly. Soy milk to about 160 degrees Fahrenheit or 71 degrees Celsius if you are Canadian. But I don't have a thermometer, so it just says that I can bring it to a boil, then remove it from the heat and continue to stir for another 2 to 3 minutes and cool. Don't stop stirring, because I stopped stirring for like a second and it's already like getting all stuck to the bottom. So keep stirring forever. Okay, soy milk is boiling. Take it off the heat. I just exploded my stove a little bit. Okay, I should have read the next instructions. I was on Instagram instead. Then remove from the heat and stir for another 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, cool, I can do that. After your soy milk has had time to cool about 2 to 3 minutes off the burner, we are then going to add in half of our lemon and water mixture and stir for about 1 to 2 minutes. Check it out, it's B-roll. Okay, add about half of the lemon and water mixture. And we're gonna stir this for about 1 to 2 minutes. I was supposed to be stirring that with a wooden spoon or a spatula, not a whisk, so hopefully I didn't mess that up too much. Pray for me. 1 to 2 minutes of stirring in a circular motion, which I was not, so awesome. It doesn't really say, but then it says to stand the spatula down so that it stops the stirring motion from happening. So do that. Now the recipe says to add the rest of the lemon mixture and stir the spatula in a back and forth motion or a figure 8 motion. The intent is to mix the lemon juice coagulant in thoroughly but gently. There you go, there you go. Now in a gentle figure 8 motion. About 2 minutes until the soy milk starts to separate. It's not doing a whole lot of like separating per se. It kind of like has little bits of like floating things, but it's not like separating. All right, so the lid is on and we're going to let that sit for about 15 minutes there, and I will see you in like 15 or like right now. Like right now because of editing, right now. 15, but like right now. Okay, it's been 15 minutes, let's check it out. I don't think it did anything. Yeah, no, that didn't do anything. What did I do wrong? Like, that's nothing. That literally looks like soy milk with lemon in it. Like, vinegar would have worked better. Come on, Mary. I think I'm gonna add a lot more lemon. Dang it. I'm just gonna add white vinegar and hope that it works, because it's so acidic that like I hope that it just like, it congeals it a little bit. So if not, we're gonna have a really nice big hot pot of kind of sour soy milk to do nothing with, because gross. All right, so let's add some vinegar to it. Like the vinegar made it a little bit more chunky, like just that quickly. Yeah, that is curdling. That is curdled. Like, okay, cool. We're on the right track here. Okay, I'm gonna let this sit for like another 10 minutes because nothing happened during the first 15. Like already it's so much better. Like it's curdling and the curds are like sinking to the bottom. That's what we wanted. How come we didn't get that result first? Like I used a whole fresh lemon. Like she asked for fresh lemon. I used the fresh lemon. I guess that's the point of the test kitchen though. So yeah, we're gonna come back to it in 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes is up. Let's take a look. Afterward, the soy milk will have completely separated into bits of soybean curds and liquid. The liquid should be rather clear and yellowish. If it's still milky looking, it is not completely curdled. So I'm gonna say that the liquid is clear and yellowish, just because it doesn't look milky, like it doesn't look like creamy at all, so I think that it's done. I don't know if it's gonna have the same like taste and effect because I used the vinegar, so we're just gonna move on to the next step and hope that it works. The next step says to prepare a colander, prepare a colander lined with cheesecloth over a bowl or use a steamer pot. So I have a sieve, oh my God. I have a colander and I have cheesecloth. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, that smells gross. All right, here we go. This looks like really bad, like cream of wheat or something. The recipe also said that you could make your own soy milk. So I'm kind of curious about that because I do have something called an almond cow that makes like non-dairy milk. So I wonder if I could make this any cheaper because these containers of soy milk were about $3, I think, a piece. And a packet of tofu is about $2.50. So already that does not equate like cost-wise. I mean like environmental-wise, like it's a win because the Tetra packs that the soy milk comes in can be recycled, which is really great. This is a lot of work though. Can you imagine how extra of a vegan I would be if I just started making my own tofu? Like, oh, where'd you buy this tofu? It's like, actually, I made it myself. Like, can you imagine? Hipster to the fullest capacity, honestly. What am I doing? So we have to pull up on the sides. I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit. Zoom in a little bit. Hello. We're going to twist. No, it's escaping. No! We're just gonna keep squeezing all of the water out of this bag. Okay, it then says to stop draining it and then form it into a block, like a loaf, like however shape that you want it to be, and then we're going to press it forever. So we're gonna do that, but I want you to see the liquid. You can't tell, but it's like creepy lime green. Like, okay, it looks like ricotta cheese, honestly. I wonder if it could like double as that. The texture is wild, you guys. Like, I have high hopes here at this point because it's looking like tofu, which is nice. Okay, cool. That's like a little nugget there. Some would possibly describe that as a loaf. I'm gonna go with it. The next step is to put it back into the sieve, and then we're going to place a bajillion pounds of weight on it. We want all the excess water to come out from the curd so that it forms a block of tofu. We're in like the final stretch, you guys, and I'm really excited. I don't know what I'm gonna cook this with because I don't really have anything in my kitchen right now, but we're making tofu. You're gonna put the colander back into your bowl. Then you're gonna put your little loaf friend also back into the bowl. You're gonna add stuff on top of it to weigh it down. Okay, with the curds, with the curds securely wrapped in the cheesecloth, place a couple pounds of weight on top. You want to press the curds evenly to force the water out. A cutting board with a few books on top is not safe. don't do it. Would work well. Just kidding, don't do that. Alternatively, use a tofu press device. I actually have one of those, but I just moved into this super beige kitchen, so I can't find any right now. So we're doing this instead. And we're gonna let it sit like that for 30 minutes to an hour. So I'm gonna let my little books do their thing, and I will see you guys in about 30 minutes. Bye! It's been like an hour of the tofu being pressed, so I think we are going to unwrap it and see what happens. I'm gonna open this here. So it's got all the little like curly bits. Yeah, you guys, that's tofu. Kind of. I don't know what to say about this, honestly. It's slimy, it's weird, but the inside looks like tofu. Like that looks like tofu. I think if we had a tofu press, it would have been better. It smells like vinegar and soy milk. But I'm gonna fry up a piece and see what happens. Here is a before and here is an after. So it browned up quite nicely. Like it looks good. It has a really nice texture to it, but we're gonna try them in a second and see how it goes because they actually look really good despite how gross everything looked earlier. So I'm excited to try them. Does it taste like tofu at all? I don't know. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, that tastes like the smell of my house right now. Hot soy milk and some sort of like acidic agent. Maybe if it was marinated. Maybe if it was pressed for a longer time. Maybe, kind of smells like popcorn. Like I don't know what this is. I don't know. Yeah, no, probably wouldn't recommend, but I definitely would try to make it again, but I cannot say this passes Drew's test kitchen of Mary's test kitchen. I'm sorry, Mary, I'm sorry. I know I probably messed up your recipe somewhere along the way, especially adding a bunch of vinegar to it, but the lemon just wasn't working. Anyway, if you know where I went wrong in this recipe, post in the comments down below. And also let me know in the comments if you've ever tried to make tofu because I would love some helpful tips and tricks because that was absolutely crazy. Maybe I'll make another recipe for tofu on this channel down the road. Give this video a like if you like that idea, / give it a like even if you don't like that idea because do it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. That was a struggle bus of a time, and I hope you were like, wow, that was ridiculous. I'm gonna subscribe. So I hope to see you on my next video. Please subscribe, give it a like, hit the bell notification if that's still a thing. People used to say it, I'm gonna say it now. And I will see you next video. A big thanks to Mary's Test Kitchen. Her recipe will be linked in the description box below. All right, guys, have a nice day. Bye.